Salam everybody, my name's Terrifiger and welcome back to Resident Evil Village. This might just be the last video of the series because we're in the endgame now and I'm going to go and take down Miranda and get Rose back, as the description for my save slot said, my objective I mean. Alright, and I cannot dash, and I'm still kind of really in shock from what I learned in the last episode. I won't divulge what it is just in case you don't know, or actually, since this game's been out for so long, you already do know. I'm almost 100% sure. If you're watching this video, you probably already know, so there's no reason I shouldn't say what it is. Ethan is apparently a molded. And that makes no sense to me because I've seen the molded in Resident Evil 7. I've seen their grotesque deformities, and Ethan has none of those. So, I'm very confused. I don't know if Evelyn was just saying that to trick me.
Out of my way.
Yeah, I'll say, okay. Get out of here. You dead? Oh wow, you're dead, and I can't even pick anything up anymore. I mean, we really are in the endgame now. Come at me. There you go. And you ain't getting it. Yes, you are. There you go. There we go. Okay. They're pretty easy to take down, even though they're not dropping anything, which is a shame.
Gotta keep going.
You gotta. Hello? Okay, okay.
Little Ava,
You
my
mean-
beautiful daughter. Come to me.
That's Eva? That mess down there?
Is that you? Oh, how I've missed you.
Well, she's in one piece again. Rose is, so...
My power is leaving me.
Oh, is that?
Rose!
I wonder why. Was Rose sapping it out of you? I shouldn't have just yelled out
Miranda!
Rose. I should have just snuck up and attacked her.
Interesting. Your body certainly isn't normal.
You got that right!
Give Rose to me. Now!
You will see. Once I kill you properly, everything.
Get her now!
Oh! Oh, thank you! Whoa, 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 whoa. She's not yours.
Spent a lifetime creating this moment.
Yeah, well, that was a waste, wasn't
And
it?
you tried to take it away from me.
You're trying to take my daughter away from me.
Take what is due. My desires will be
damn it.
fulfilled. Rose is mine!
What the fuck?
What now? Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God.
You fulfilled your purpose.
Okay, now I fight.
You disposed of my false children and awakened the glorious Mechanicus.
Oh! Shut
Now,
up.
please do not worry the little Rose. I assure you I'll provide her with true peace.
Would you stop pirouetting around the
Now
place and let me
can
shoot you?
die peacefully.
Oh!
You understand the level of
Do not let me get away.
How can you deny it?
Don't you realize Rose is my goddamn kid, not yours?
Your time is up!
Whoa!
Now die!
Whoa, block it! Come on, I'm trying to get a headshot on you.
Cease this foolishness.
Cease your foolishness! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear.
This is
I don't know why I'm...
the Megamycete saved me from the pits of despair. It granted me this splendid power.
Yeah, right. All it's done is drive you nuts.
Yeah, I'll say. Okay, where are you? There you are. Okay. Oh, I think that was a direct headshot. Or a shoulder shot. Oh! Block it. Okay. Okay, where'd you go now? Oh dear. I see, she shoots big energy things and I have to shoot him. Block! Okay, see, restore health? Gotcha. Where are you?
After all, everyone dies.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Oh, 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 God. Oh, God. How do I know where she
Now,
is?
Mr. Winters, I think it's time you left things in my hands. Oh, rest now.
How about no?
Hell I will.
I will take back my daughter!
Oh!
If I combine Rose with a megamycete, my daughter will be made manifest at last! I've waited a century, all for this.
Oh, ho, 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 ho.
For my daughter.
You mean for mine?
Your time is up! Now die!
How about no? Okay.
Why do you interfere? Surely you have no need of Rose now. So close.
Oh, oh dear, oh dear.
She's my goddamn daughter. You psycho.
Come on, reload. Okay, good. Ooh, what's this?
Curse this
Shotgun ammo! Thank you!
How about this?
How about this? Or even better, how about this? Even know if that did anything.
Don't resist.
Haha, you like that?
Why?
Cause I'm pretty sure, or actually no, Mia didn't say it to you. Ooh, is it blocked? Okay. Where are you? Where are you? Oh no! Yeah, I recognize that bubbling sound. Mwahaha yourself! Oh dear, dear, dear! No, 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 no!
They could do nothing to assuage my years of loneliness.
Ever think the problem might be you, Miranda? You're not capable of real love.
Die, 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 die.
Die, 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 die! Come on,
I
come on!
understand your feelings, Mr. Winters.
Nope.
But this is
That's what you think. Thanks for the
shall
sniper rifle. Thanks for the shotgun. Oh, da-da-dee. Okay. I can't tell if I have to shoot this multiple
I
times or
see
just
my
hide behind
use.
this.
must. I've never seen a human live without his heart. Are you sure?
Okay. Yeah, and I've never seen a boss fight more pathetic than this one. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to reload this.
Will this kill?
No, because I could just get rid of it. Come on!
My wish will come
Oh no, I was ready for that. Nope. You missed me.
I shall put you to rest.
Blocked.
I will not let him or anyone else take Rose or my daughter.
Yee. Oh dear, okay.
Impudent!
Me? Impudent? Oh. Oh, did I get her?
This is how you end these adventures.
My knife. Oh dear.
Sure, I never see
Oh. Okay. Are there gonna be phases like that now where I have infinite ammo of this? Go. Come on. Oh, did I get her? I think I got her.
my daughter! My Eva!
Well, now you can join her in the afterlife. At least you two can be together in that sense. Okay! I got her, finally! Oh! And Rose was inside her the whole time? Huh.
Rose! It's all right, Rose. It's all right.
Oh god, not me too. I'm starting to calcify. Oh god. My body really is falling
Ethan!
apart.
Ethan! Come on, Ethan. Come on, Ethan, wake up.
Is he gonna die? Oh god.
Chris,
Ethan, you did it. It's finished.
I think we've finished each other.
Ethan, we gotta move.
What? Oh, that's the mega mice seat. It's even more mega than before now.
Keep moving, Ethan.
Come on, we could
There's
go a
bomb
little
in that
faster
thing
than
that'll
this.
blow this whole village sky high. Hey, look at me. When I hit this trigger, we can't be anywhere near it. Ah, damn it. Mia's waiting for you. She's alive, you hear me? Alive.
Mia, I'm so sorry. I love you. Keep Rose safe.
Hey, hey. Hey. Hey, you tell yourself. Now come on, it's not that much further.
Watch over her. Teach her to be strong.
God damn it.
Oh!
Goodbye, Rosemary.
Ethan.
I mean, yeah, but why couldn't he have just gone? Was it because that he would have been like slowing them down and he didn't want to, so he stayed behind? I mean, I know parents say that like I'll give my life for you for their kids, but he does it in a literal sense here. My goodness.
Rose?
Well, at least she has Rose.
Go, take
now.
us up now.
This is going to be hard to see. She's going to be wondering where Ethan is.
Wait! Where's Ethan?
Yeah, this is going to be hard to see. That like he really is dead.
Get moving. We have to get clear.
No! We can't go, not without my husband!
Mia, sit down and strap in.
Not before you tell me where Ethan is. I know he wouldn't abandon us. Tell me what's going on. Where? What was that?
I told you to sit down.
Where is he? Chris? What have you done?
He's gone. I tried. He stayed so we could all escape. I'm sorry.
Captain, you need to see this. BSAA didn't send soldiers. This is a bioweapon.
The hell were they thinking?
Orders, Captain.
Pick up the rest of the squad. Plot a course for BSAA Europe HQ.
Is that where the ninth
Someone's
game will
gotta
take
pay.
place? So Ethan really is dead. So it just ends with them going off into the horizon. Oh my god. I mean. Credit sequence. Yeah, I've forgotten about this storyboard sequence in the very beginning. But yeah, this is just the credit sequence. Okay. But my goodness, this was honestly amazing. I loved this game so much. I liked it even better than Resident Evil 7. This game feels bigger and grander than that, and it has more in terms of like gameplay and action and everything. I mean, Resident Evil 7 was more horror-oriented, yeah, and this one was like a little bit more action-oriented, like the Resident Evil 7 games used to be. Or Resident Evil 7, the Resident Evil games used to be. Honestly, like, I just have no words. It was so good. Fish. Giant fish. That's like Moreau. What were these things in the storyboard book, like, pertaining to the Four Lords? Like, that's Moreau. And then metal. And a horse, yeah. It's always like Heisenberg's sign is always like a horse with a horseshoe, and it's metal, yeah. And then that one's Moreau, and that one and the bat must be Domitresk, and then the other one must have been Donna.
Gifts we gave, but more you took, she snarled. So more in turn is due. In a blink, the girl was trapped inside a mirror. Her parents, though, had searched all day and at last arrived. With rampant rage, Father fought the witch, while Mother's loving touch shattered the dark enchantment. But the witch was strong, and Father yelled, "Save our daughter!" So Mother bore their child to safety as the forest was consumed. Even now, the burnt forest is a grim reminder of Father's sacrifice. To this day, any child who stares too long into the charred wasteland will be haunted by nightmares of getting lost while picking berries.
Man, so that was pertaining. Village of Shadows, it was like referencing it. All like the plot, I guess, of the game. My gosh, that was so cool. That is so cool. It was like foreshadowing in the form of a storybook. I love that, honestly. And it's even showing like views of like the village on the right, I think. I'm pretty sure it looks like it is. Honestly, with Resident Evil 7, I did recommend it very highly. I said to go and buy it because you will love it, guaranteed. But this one, I really am saying go and buy it. It is great. The kind of new inventory system and like the crafting and everything is slightly different from Resident Evil 7, but it does completely pause the game when you go into your inventory, so that's actually good. I do like that, although it kind of like takes away the urgency. With Resident Evil 7, and whenever you went to your inventory, you could still see the enemies moving around and stuff, so it felt like you actually had to get to somewhere safe in order to actually be able to do stuff in your inventory. You couldn't just do it on the fly. And a Resident Evil Village here, it pauses completely. So, like, it feels more like you can pause the game and in any time you want just by going into your inventory and you'll be fine. That kind of takes away from the fear and stuff, but honestly, while in Resident Evil 7, the horror was kind of like thinly spread throughout, in this game, the horror was more taken and concentrated into one area, that being House Beneviento. Seriously, that place was really freaking ominous and freaky. Everything else wasn't really that scary and was more like horror-oriented. Really good themes and symbolism, and I really liked the dark aspects of the story as well. And the characters were really cool as well, all in their own ways. But my gosh, now that Ethan's dead, does that mean that, like, if there is a 9th Resident Evil game, which I guess would take place in Europe, wherever Chris was saying we'd play as somebody else, we'd play as Chris, like, we wouldn't play as Ethan because he's dead. But, wow. I'm just gonna see if there's anything after these credits now, because I think I've said pretty much all I have to say. The game, I like it better than Resident Evil 7. Not saying I don't like Resident Evil 7, because I really, really do, but Resident Evil Village is more of a game for me than Resident Evil 7 is. If you didn't get enough enjoyment out of Resident Evil 7, you will get enough out of this. Wow. Jeez, I'm still just so blown away. But they were also able to take other aspects of Resident Evil Village and really utilize them well. Like I said earlier, something I really like about games is if you have this really vast area that you're only able to access some of it, but as the game goes on, you'll be able to get more items or powers or something to be able to access new areas of that huge place, and you can like get more and more goodies that way. Resident Evil 8 had that with the village. Resident Evil 7 kind of did, like, but not really, like with the Baker house and everything, the Baker estate. But here it was like really well utilized with the whole village and everything. Oh.
Do you think the little boy will be able to touch the moon?
Nobody can touch the moon, it's too far away.
Wait, what if he has a rocket ship?
Okay, then he can touch it, but it'd be very, very cold.
You were being silly. I don't think the moon...
That lady looked kind of like Mia.
But
And I don't know who this... Is this Rose? All grown up?
Hey, Dad. Happy birthday.
It is.
Sorry I missed last week. I have a lot of tests coming up. You know how it is. Talk of the goddamn devil. Duty calls. I love you.
Yeah, I found her. Where else? Today of all days. We have a situation. You're needed, Evelyn.
Don't you ever call me that again.
Whoa, it's just a joke, Rose.
I can show you things even Chris doesn't know I can do.
Really?
We have a clear shot.
So,
Stand
so
down.
she's special in her own way, then.
I can handle it.
Okay.
She's just a kid.
Way to keep it together, Rose.
You're a lot like him, you know?
I know.
Wasn't expecting like a whole time skip like that, but I like that. I like that a lot. Who's that? I don't think that figure was there before. Who is that? And the car just straight up stops. So that somebody else are picking up. Okay. I wasn't expecting that, but that shows that Rose is alive and well, and she's living. The father's story is now done. Yeah, okay, so Ethan really is gone. Maybe in this new story that would, like, if the 9th game will take place in Europe, or wherever the 9th game takes place, then we will play as Rose then. That's interesting. I don't know if she's molded as well because Ethan was apparently molded, and Mia. Well, Mia was very much infected by Evelyn's mold in the 7th game, kind of like flip-flopping back and forth between crazy and normal, but then she ended up being fully normal. So, like, I don't know, does Rose have any kind of weird fungal mutant powers? It would be pretty cool if she did, because then that's like using some of like the attacks and stuff that we've known the old enemies to do, but like now with the protagonist. That would be really cool, but yeah, I don't know if a 9th game is now in the works and if it's still following the same kind of storyline. I hope so, because I loved the 7th game. I loved this 8th game even more, and if they can one-up themselves somehow in the 9th game, then I'm all for it. Because I gotta see, how do I just click? Oh, okay. Oh, cool. I got achievements. Great dad and best dad ever. It took me almost 7 hours to beat this whole thing. And no wonder, it was a long game. Village of Shadows added. A difficulty level. Oh, is that like even harder than hardcore? Unlocked content in the bonus menu. Extra content shop, concept art, figures, and challenges. Oh! Complete challenges in order to receive completion points. They can be exchanged for a variety of bonuses in the extra content shop. New game mode, weapons, concept art, figures. Okay, new movies added. Okay. So hello, divine. The following weapon, WCX. I don't know what that is. Whoa. You've completed the following challenges. Holy Moses! You look at that scroll bar and how much is moving when I scroll? I've completed a lot. Hold on, I gotta see all this. What are these? Not... Frick, I didn't even scroll through. I didn't know that clicking would get out of it. I thought that clicking would actually show the description of what it is. When you load the completed data, some things will carry over from your completed game. Yeah, save. Over this one. Yep, moink. Okay, good. If I can see what the... Yeah, I think... Oh, okay. It was like so dark. Whenever I load up the game, it always does show this scarecrow thing, but the background actually changed sometimes. Like when I loaded it up when I was playing as Chris and stuff for that episode, then, or when I was approaching that episode, then everything was like on fire as well. But I want to take a look at this. The bonuses. I want to see extra content shop, concept art. I can purchase this with CP. So I don't have CP. I don't have any CP. Okay. Figures, challenges, movies, extra content. Oh, so that's my current CP. Oh, okay. Dragoon, Chris's favorite assault rifle. Oh, that sounds pretty good. I have almost 200,000 CP, and this thing only costs 30,000 CP. I could definitely afford this stuff. And this one, his semi-automatic pistol, the karambit knife, a powerful sword-barrel assault rifle, okay, and the mercenaries. Aim for the top score by taking down enemies in this bonus game. Only 10, huh? Yeah, sure, I'll purchase that. Okay, but can I unlock the concept art? How do I do it? How do I do it? Like, how do I select this stuff? E, shift, space, enter. In the extra content shop, wasn't I there? No, I wasn't. Okay, so everything else is just completely locked. Then is that what it is? Oh no, not everything is locked. Some stuff is unlocked. So we got okay. Ethan Winters without his head. There's Mia, there's Rosemary, there's Chris, the Duke, the Hag. Yeah, okay. So this shows. So I'm gonna look through and I'm gonna see if there's any of these that I want to actually purchase. Varkalak. Is that the? That judging by the face there, it looks kind of like that wolf thing. I think that's something I'd like to get. What are these names? Morgrawesa, Samsa. What are those? Oh, we got Moreau A, Moreau B, mutated Moreau, I'd like that. Carl Heisenberg. Baby! Oh, the baby! Yes, I'd like to purchase that. Don Beneviento and Angie? Yeah, you betcha. Haller, Soldat 1, Soldat 2, Soldat Jet, Soldat Panzer, Sturm. Yeah, that's the propeller head. I'll buy that too. Mutated Heisenberg. I want to get a look at that. Oh, and the Mega Mycete. Yeah, let's get that too. Urias Strager. Is that the weird one that Chris fought? Mutated Miranda in all of her forms, as well as Berserk apparently. I can purchase the views of the figures of the guns. You're saying I can purchase the figures of the guns? Why would I want to examine that? Oh, the self-propelled artillery. This is something. Oh, and then concept art. Here we go. Okay, let's see the concept art for them. Let's see the concept art for Rosemary Winters grown up. Let's see the concept for the Merchant, the Duke. See what he was like. The Remains. Oh, you mean like the crystallized things? The Parasite Cadeau. Concept art for Alcina Domitrescu and her daughters. Concept art for Donna Beneviento, the baby. Moreau as well. And mutated Moreau in detail? Okay, sure. And also just the regular one. And for Heisenberg and mutated and in detail. Concept art for Sturm. Sturm is the one I find the most interesting, okay? Concept art for start of the battle with Heisenberg. So that was... So they needed to actually do concept art for that. Concept art for the Mega Mycete. And then as far as the weapons go, the Dragoon... The assault rifle, is that the one that had like 300 ammo and was able to mow down the Lycans like nobody's business and even take down the wolf guy? If this is the one, I don't know if it's that one or it's this one, because this is a powerful short-barreled assault rifle, but because the Dragoon is Chris's favorite assault rifle, it's Chris's favorite, that means that he must have been the one using it, right? I'll purchase it. And then the semi-automatic pistol, don't really need that as much. Not really. The Karambit knife, that would be better than Ethan's knife, so I'll get that. But my CP is starting to dwindle. I'll get all the weapons, why not? Okay, concept art, what have we got here? We got the concept art, okay. I'm just gonna take a look at this stuff. The original idea was to have Mia in a wheelchair due to the events of the previous game. Oh, you mean that the mold infected her so much that she just became crippled? Oh, I see. Yeah, what about Rosemary as an adult? Okay. She's wearing Ethan's jacket, which he wrapped her in when she was a baby. Yeah, yeah, I noticed that. She was indeed wearing Ethan's jacket. That was a good touch, honestly. The Duke, he was originally going to make his entrance with a runaway carriage and his horses running wild, but this was axed during development. Yeah, so then you just had him appear kind of like everywhere. The Parasite Cadeau. They're the key to the story of village and are used in the design for the village symbol, combined with 4 wings which represent the 4 lords. 4 wings? Oh, 4 wings like that. Because I was thinking, like, it's a 6-winged key, isn't it? But, like, no. It's only partly. The remains left when enemies are defeated were designed to look like ornaments. When the creatures perish, their cells turn into crystal. I see! So these are all of them. There's, like, the skull up there. There's the wing. There's the crystal beast. There's Crystal Moreau. There's the heart, mechanical heart, the complex one. Domitrescu's daughter. Domitrescu herself. Crystal Moreau. Crystal Heisenberg there. It looks kind of weird, honestly. You know, he's got like spider legs here. It's kind of weird. Angie up there isn't crystallized, but that's okay. We got the hammer back there. All right. And then this is Alcina Domitrescu. If this was all her concept art, then she didn't really go through much change, I'd say. Her hair and clothes are based on 1960s new look fashion. Her design is based on the Japanese yokai Hakusama, the 8-foot lady. Also, she's 8 feet tall? Jesus, okay. She was also designed to be a vampire. She has 3 black roses close to her heart, which each represent her 3 daughters. Oh, I thought that was just one big one. Okay. Ah, yeah, and these are her daughters. From the left to right, Bella, Cassandra, and Daniela. They each have a flower tattoo on their foreheads. Honestly, They were all wearing their hoods, so I couldn't tell which was which because they all look pretty much exactly the same when they're wearing their hoods. If they had their hoods off and I could actually see their hair in detail, then like I would be able to know easier. Donna Beneviento and Angie. Yeah, she's dressed in black mourning clothes, while Angie's dressed in a wedding dress with flowers, each representing death and life. Okay. Yeah, because one's all black, one's all white, and normally like white is for life and black is for death, but in here, like, Donna seems to be like the nicest of the four lords, and Angie's the one that's all mean. So like, is that like kind of like the inverse? And so in this case, white equals death and black equals life. Angie's face is based on the same sun and moon motif on the Beneviento crest. Is it? Oh yeah, it kinda is. I didn't notice that before. It's got kinda like the crescent shape. Donna's face is also based on the same crest symbol with the scarred part of her face caused by the parasite. Her base concept is that she's a ghost. She's a ghost? So you mean that whenever I've seen her in the game, she's been a ghost? But I stabbed her? Well, then again, it's her base concept, so maybe that's not how she ended up being like. The baby! A 2 to 3 minute old girl who's 5'10"? Really? And 7 feet 7 inches long. Oh, okay, yeah. Long. Well, 5'10" means like one like upright, kind of like, I guess, she's like crawling on her stomach. So from her stomach to the top of her head, she's 5'10", but from her head to the, I guess, the tip of her umbilical cord at the back, she's 7 feet 7 inches long. So yeah, she's pretty huge. She was created from the doll of Mia? She was created from the doll of Mia. Really? So that's why the doll vanished. It's because I'm confused. When it says she was created from the doll of Mia, I don't know if that means that the Mia doll ended up having a hallucination put over it to look like the baby, and the doll was and the Mia doll was actually just crawling after me, or if it means that this baby kind of like emerged from the doll. Not that the baby is the doll, but hallucinated as a baby, but that the baby like actually came from the doll, and that's why it like burst out. Her umbilical cord drags behind as she crawls, and she calls Ethan Dada. Yeah, no wonder. She can open her left eye with effort. Really? Her left eye? As far as I can tell, she can open both eyes just fine. And will put anything in her mouth. If she finds what she's looking for, she'll instantly eat it. She dribbles a lot and has no teeth, but her hands and feet look like a real baby's. Oh, yeah, they do kind of. Yeah. Moreau made a crown for himself out of the bones of the villagers. He's also the most corroded by the parasite than any other lord. Yeah, I could tell. He's very, very mutated. Oh, and that right there, all the tendrils coming out of him there, that's like, that's all from the Cadeau, I see. The concept behind his design is that he's half fish, half man, and we used a number of creepy sea creature parts while also conveying a very Resident Evil series style monster. Yeah, and that balance was pulled off exceptionally well, and it works. He really looks grotesque. But unlike most other transformed creatures in the series, he still understands and can speak human speech, a rare monster that can communicate. Okay. I mean, I thought that all the mutated forms in Resident Evil Village were able to do that, but okay. His brain has swollen into his back, which has also sprouted eyeballs. The design is also based on the Japanese river yokai Kappa. Yeah, I can definitely see the inspiration there. Moreau's mutated form looks a lot like an aquatic creature. Obviously, as each of the boss fights are giant versions of themselves, Moreau is a massive mer creature covered in frog spawn-looking eyes. Yeah, I'll say he looks really cool. I'll say it again. I really liked his design. He uses his large arms and legs, as well as his giant fish-like body, to swim. Mutated Moreau in detail. This piece was used to visualize Moreau's acidic vomit attacks, as well as his humanoid body inside of the mouth of his monstrous body. Yeah, it's kind of like difficult to see because of the text box in the way, but in the bottom right, it's... Oh wait, control. Oh, okay. It hides the HUD. It also hides my cursor. I don't know if my cursor is visible anyways because it looks different than my computer cursor, but okay. Yeah, so that's what he looks like, huh? We tried to convey his creepy aquatic nature in each movement and each attack. Yeah, and it works. It really works. I can definitely tell with him crawling around, with him swelling his tummy up, and then like when he does that, it kind of reminds me of like a frog kind of croaking. And then he shoots out the acid. That's just gross. Heisenberg, his main concept is based on Frankenstein. Oh, Dr. Frankenstein, I see. Well, he does create all those metal and human combinations in his factory, so it makes sense. We wanted to create a cool gray-haired character who was a little rough around the edges. He smokes his favorite Cuban cigars. Yeah, he looks great. I like his design. He is probably one of the most badass villains I've ever seen in my life. And his mutated self. We went for a look that was the opposite of his human form, a giant mechanical monster. The design based on the idea that he uses scrap left scattered around the factory. Yeah, he did. He pulled a bunch of scrap all towards himself, and then he mutated into this. His own weapons from tanks and planes, and his mountains of scrap for his mass-produced experiments. Yeah, but I can also see like parts of his flesh kind of like stretched about his body, plus the fact that his face is on the end of the head there. But all in all, yeah, he really looks cool, detailed. He looks very kind of like grotesque in a macabre fashion, but also pretty freaking cool, if a little shoddy. There's him in design. The original design was based on the splendid royal moth caterpillar. Oh, the moth caterpillar. Hold on. Control hide the HUD. Yeah, down there in the bottom right around there. That's the caterpillar, so that's kind of like the way he is. Yeah, I can see that. Like, I can see his face on the end of that big 3D model right there. And then I guess that other 3D model down below of the actual human is to show the scale of him in comparison to an actual person. We wanted him to look like he moved on treads and be faster than any other boss monster. I don't know if you kind of pulled that across too well. I mean, he moved on treads. Yes, very obviously. It looked more like wheels than treads, but okay. Faster than any other boss monster, I would still say that Dimitrescu is the fastest, just because of like how she flies around and stuff. If you're talking about how fast she is in actual combat, then no, she's not the fastest, because she mostly just stands and kind of like walks around. But in terms of the limits of how fast these things can actually go, then Dimitrescu would be fastest because she can fly. Moreau, I thought that he was able to walk faster than Heisenberg was able to. Moreau is able to swim fast though. I've seen videos where that of Moreau under the water and showing how he swims around and stuff, and he's really freaking fast. He's like as fast as a speeding car. My goodness. And then mutated Heisenberg here didn't really seem as fast as that. He was fast though, for sure. And Sturm. The propeller on his head is made from 3 chainsaw blades. He chopped his own arms off when they got in the way of the spinning blades. There was one plan to have the Sturm be Heisenberg's real father, and during development he was called Propeller Man. Propeller Man? Isn't that what I called him? I called him Propeller Man, didn't I? So there was a plan to have Sturm be Heisenberg's real father? If they say that it was a plan, I imagine that is not actually the case. That would have been really dark if that was the case, though. And on to the figures. Alright, so the Varka... Yes! This is the Wolf Man. It's got trousers, thankfully, but yes, this is the Wolf guy. And this guy was apparently created because Moreau, combined werewolf blood with them. With the villagers that he experimented on, and they turned into this thing. My goodness. The version in-game, though. The version in-game did have, pieces of stuff sticking out of his back, and this thing doesn't, so I don't know. Donna Beneviento, yeah. She's sitting, she's got a chair there. Can I kind of Whoa, I can zoom in, okay. I can't really rotate that well. Why? Okay, that's how I adjust the position then. Yeah, just like with the map, I have to press the middle mouse button and move it around. Okay. The baby. Geez, I'm not even moving this thing. Do you see the texture of the flesh moving across it? Oh, gross. Oh, and its mouth flaps and it's chest. Oh, it's flat. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this thing is so freaking gross. Yeah, its hands and feet really are like a real baby's. Let me just scroll in there. This is as far as I can scroll in, but yeah. The hands and feet look like a real baby's. And this thing here, you can... Oh my gosh. You can even kind of faintly see, like, the little lines that lips have there. I thought it was completely smooth. My goodness. Okay, so yeah, with this baby thing, it seemed to, like, encapsulate the fears of pregnancy and stuff, and also plus looking like an aborted fetus. So yeah, the whole thing is like it is just like a baby that's been contorted and distorted. And even the back part of it here, its legs weren't just turned around to be an extra creep factor. If you look at it from this angle, it actually kind of like is in the same position as a woman giving birth. She's got the legs apart and then all that thing there. Ugh. Oh, this thing's gross. Okay. What about... Okay, I meant to go to mutated Heisenberg, but okay, so this is Sturm. And there's his engine that I shoot. It's just a whole bunch of stuff just slapped together. Mutated Moreau. Oh my gosh, his... Whoa! His tendrils. And then his eyes all move around like that, and there he is. In the mouth right there. But you see what I mean, right? He's so cool. Look at how cool he is. My gosh, I don't know. Maybe you don't find him cool and you just find him grotesque, but I think he has a really badass design. I love these kinds of, like, huge mutated looking monstrosities. Out of all of them, he looks the most mutated in a gross and messy fashion, while all the others are mutated in a more clean fashion. Which is ironic to say, since Heisenberg is made out of scrap and stuff, and speaking of Heisenberg, here he is. Wow, okay, so this was his full look in the game. I can very clearly see his face right there on the end, and... Oh my gosh! Do you see that? I'll zoom in with the camera right now, but it looks like his mouth is being, like, forced open farther than it should. Oh, that's gross. And there's stuff moving inside. What is that? There's something moving there. What is that? I don't know, some kind of pipe. He's got the treads. I can kind of see the shape of the caterpillar that they were talking about. Yeah, he doesn't really seem like faster than any other boss, though. But, man, I cannot imagine how long it took to model and render this guy. Holy crap. The Megamycete itself, it's all pulsing and moving. It looks... This thing genuinely looks like an embryo. I don't know if that's intentional, if, like... A lot of the game's themes seem to be about family and stuff. And babies and things like that. Not just with, like, Rose and Ethan trying to get her back, but also with Miranda trying to revive her dead daughter Eva. And then this thing's a Megamycete, and she was able to, like, create the Cadeau from the Megamycete, I think. Oh my gosh, and like the flappy tendrils down there. Oh, gross, but so cool. Yes. Yes, this is the guy that Chris fought. He's got the weird, wappy tendrils. That back part there seemed like his weak point, and that's also where the Cadeau must have been coming from, because those tendril thingies from Moreau, they're on Moreau too. Mutated Miranda? Wow. Yeah, she really looks freaky. Like Heisenberg said, she's lost her humanity long ago. And those fingers, my goodness. Those fingers are freaky. And then her flying form doesn't look that much different than her mutated form. It's just that the pointiness of the limbs kind of looked like feathered spider's limbs, but they took away the spider aspect and made them completely feathered. And the spider form, they take away the feathered aspect and made them completely spider. Ugh. And all those points and everything. And then Berserk. Oh. This is as much as I can rotate. I can't see the back of it. Maybe because it wasn't rendered at all. Because they didn't need to. You'd only see this front part. But this is Miranda Berserk? I thought that this was the Mega Mice Seed, but no, this is Miranda in like a Berserk form. Well, I guess Miranda, I mean, I guess that is the Mega Mice Seed in the middle there, but then the flower petals around it, they actually kind of resemble the wings on the four-winged key with the little symbol of the Cadeau in the middle, except this is the Mega Mice Seed, and those four petal things are her, Miranda, and that's her Berserk form, and she's kind of like encapsulating the Mega Mice Seed there. The self-propelled artillery, this is the thing that Ethan piloted when he fought Heisenberg. It looks really cool. It's got kind of like a bulldozer thing in the front. It's got the chainsaw, it's got a machine gun, it's got the cannon. It looks great. And that's about it for the models. Is there anything else? Movies? I didn't get any of the movies. Challenges. Okay, here we go. Not liking this. Survive the Lycan attack. 4 lords escape the mine. That sucked. Defeat the mutant Domitresk. Got no strings. Defeat Don and Angie. Fish out of water. Defeat mutated Moreau. Up Urs. Defeat Urias in the stronghold. Temporary measures. The Giant's Chalice. Iron Giant down. Yep. Root of the matter. Great dad. Best dad ever. Oh, and this was World's Best 3... Oh, I thought for a moment that it said that I could unlock those with CP, and I'm like, wait, are you kidding me? To unlock those with CP, how can I do that? Because I thought that these were things that I could get by beating game, but no, it's saying that these are the rewards for doing it. Crafter, Hobbyist, Survivalist, Master Survivalist is craft 300 items. I was close to it. Goal! Move the ball from the Winters' bedroom into the study. Oh. That's a thing to do? Okay. Shoot down 5 flying crows, so it is something to do. I just got money from it, so okay. Break every breakable window in Castle Domitresk. I thought that might have been an achievement, and I didn't think I couldn't figure out how to do it. Quit hanging around. Shoot down a soldat hanging from the... Oh, really? That's a thing to do? You mean like that line with like the soldats kind of like going along that conveyor belt? I could just shoot one down? I didn't think that was possible. I thought they were just there for aesthetic effect, but okay. Knock a flaming arrow out of the sky with a close combat weapon in the story? How is that possible? The flaming arrow is so fast, and like, my knife has like a delay when I swipe it. Unless maybe I use the karambit knife, but even then probably. Timber, defeat Urias during the first Lycan fight when you... Oh! The first Lycan fight when I enter the village. Yeah, Urias does show up there, but you're saying that it's possible to kill him there. Unstoppable. Defeat 30 Lycans during the first Lycan... 30 of them? I don't even know if that's possible. I don't have enough ammo for that. Entrapment. 20 enemies with other enemies' attacks in the story. Oh, cool. What else have we got? Executioner. Defeat 150 enemies in the story. 1,500, sorry. Fire in the hole, defeat 50 enemies with a grenade launcher. I kept forgetting to use a grenade launcher. I gotta do that more. 30 enemies with a magnum. Assault rifles, okay. Mind your step. Defeat mutated Domitresk in under 2 minutes and 30 seconds. That's fast. It took me like almost double that time to kill her. Defeat Angie in under 1 minute 40 seconds. Again, it's like 2 minutes 29 seconds. Mutated Moreau sashimi mutated Moreau in under 1 minute. It's possible to kill him in under 1 minute. Heisenberg in under 4 minutes. Under 4 minutes, and I was just a little bit over 5 minutes. I was so close. Lucky number 7 have 777, 7,777, or 77,770. Okay, that I didn't know was a thing, but that must be difficult to get. Anniversary present have 52,911 Lee. Okay. Countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Make it rain. Wow, that's a lot. Heretic, destroy all the goats of warding. Oh, I didn't get them all. Okay, I thought I did. Veteran gunsmith, tinkerer, artisan. Read every single file in the story. Don't trust that snake oil. 4 less recovery items. Yeah, like the healing? Oh my gosh. How would I be able to beat the game with only healing, like, at maximum 4 times? I'd have to try it on easy mode for that. Finish the story within 3 hours. Yeah, didn't get that. Finish the story without spending more than 10,000 Li. Didn't get that. Finish the story using nothing but close combat weapons, not including the self-propelled artillery against Heisenberg or when prompted to shoot in the final battle against Miranda. Okay. That is a challenge. That's something I don't think I'd be able to do without the karambit knife from Chris. Because it said close combat weapons. It doesn't say with... It doesn't say with the regular knife. Dense Dad, don't craft any items. Slobs, finish the story without moving items or using stack items in the inventory. Oh, okay. Thank you for playing. Finish the story 3 times. Oh, wow. Well, I'd be happy to play more times than that. A combo of at least 30 during the mercenaries. I didn't do that yet. Yeah, these are all about the mercenaries now. Okay, so it's kind of like an endless mode, like the nightmare mode in Resident Evil 7 then. Complete 70 challenges, obtain 200 items from the extra content shop, view all concept art. I could probably purchase it. View all character and weapon models. Use 200, okay. 200 items from the extra content shop. Can I even do that? I don't think I can because I don't have enough CP for that. Guess I'd have to like purchase the cheapest stuff in order to do that. So I gotta look through and see what's the cheapest. Probably just like 100 CP. All right, here goes. I'm gonna see if I can purchase 200 items. I'm gonna do all the ones that have 100 CP, and I'm gonna see if I can get the achievement. Did I still not? 195. I'm almost there. I just need 5 more. Okay. I purchased all the things that needed 100 CP. So all the things that are left are just 200 CP. I still have enough to, like, get... Oh my gosh. I'm tempted to get infinite ammo for the Dragoon. Story mode only. Turn on or off in game settings. Only in story mode, okay. But yeah, I was considering doing that, but then, like, that would put a big chunk in my CP. Okay. So that's 96, and then 97... I just need 3 more now. Miranda. And lastly, I will get the infinite ammo for the Dragoon. There we go. Challenge completed. Thank you. I did it. Thank you. Okay. With the concept art, though, I did purchase, like, a whole bunch more. This is that wolf guy. You can no longer see where its human hair ends and its animal fur begins. The fur on its human body is also turned white. Oh my gosh. Yeah, the thing was hideous and freaky when I first saw it. I did not like it. We figured that Heisenberg's yard would be full of scrap and vehicles which he uses during the fight. That is intimidating. Looking at him right there, that is intimidating, honestly. With the atmosphere and everything, though, I love it. Gosh, there is so much stuff in this concept art that is like thumbnail-worthy material. There's like so much of it. There's so much of it. I love it though. Okay, though, actually, I'm done fawning over the game now. When I finished the game, I thought that I saw that the time was only like 20-something minutes into my recording session. And I was like, okay, so this is going to be a short episode, just like the Resident Evil 7 was. Turns out, no, because I got a whole bunch of new stuff and I was just looking over it all. But that is Resident Evil Village. As I said, seriously, do get the game. I'm saying it to the degree that you probably don't even have a choice. Get the game. Get the game. Like, I know it costs a lot. It costs twice the amount that Resident Evil 7 gets, but it is more than twice as good as Resident Evil 7. more than twice as good. It is fantastic. So much more to it. It feels like a bigger, more fleshed out game with more kinds of enemies to fight. And there's like, cause like a prime example is the flying enemies. In Resident Evil 7, you had those bugs from what's her name? Marguerite. But other than the bugs, there wasn't really anything. And in here, there's actually like those flying thingies, those flappy guys on the roof of Domitresque's castle and stuff. It's just so cool. I've run out of words for this game, but I've praised it so much, and I wish I could praise it more, but there's no way that I can praise it more without repeating stuff that I've already said. So the link to the game is in the description. Get it, play it. That's about all that I can say, because you will not get the full experience of this game just by me telling you what happens. You have to play it yourself. It is worth it. It is more than worth it. Such a good game. So be sure to leave a like and a comment down below if you did enjoy the video. Go into the light until we meet again. Salome.